The Buffalo Bills are signing Money Mitch, MVP Mitch, Mitchell Trubisky, the former high first-round pick drafted over Deshaun and over Mahomes. Mitchell Trubisky, his career in many ways has been kind of written by that draft slot. But what I do believe here is that Buffalo is getting a quality backup with more upside than just about any other backup in the NFL. Mitchell Trubisky is capable of coming in and starting games and winning games in the NFL. He's done it before and he can do it again. Mitchell Trubisky has actually never been surrounded by a system and by a core such as the Buffalo Bills. This is a very, very low risk, high reward proposition for the Buffalo Bills. Now, you're never going to expect Mitchell Trubisky to supplant Josh Allen as the starter. That just simply will not happen. Josh Allen is an elite quarterback, and Trubisky is not. But Trubisky is an elite backup, that's for sure. And if anything were to happen to Josh Allen, I do think that Mitch Trubisky is one of the ideal guys to have coming off the bench and replacing Josh Allen. Reason being is that Mitchell Trubisky, similarly to Josh Allen, has very good mobility, can escape the rush, can run around, can make plays with his legs. Both have a strong arm. And the thing with Mitchell Trubisky here is that, again, with Josh Allen, a big reason why he was able to jump to that next level is because the system with Brian Daboll and the wide receivers and gaining separation was a big thing. Trubisky's biggest weakness is his accuracy, is his intelligence. And if he were put into a system that, like Buffalo, has receivers who can separate, get open, and basically increase the windows for the quarterback, then Trubisky can actually have some success as a passer, more so than he did in Chicago, where he did not have, let's be honest, the best supporting cast at wide receiver, and didn't really have the best offensive line either. So Trubisky is a very nice backup to have if you're the Bills, because he does have similar traits, although not as good, but similar traits to Josh Allen. He's also somebody that's motivated. He's somebody that is going to be on a one-year kind of prove-it deal, and a lot of his next contract is going to be based off of, if he does get an opportunity, how does he do with it, and what are the Bills saying about him inside their organization, inside their meetings, and do they like Trubisky? Does he gain a good reputation to gain the role of a starter in the near future on another team? So this is almost like a reclamation signing. It's a low risk, high reward, and it's something where if he were to do well, if he were to get in the game and perform at any level, he would put himself back in the conversation because he has had winning seasons. He has been a starting quarterback in the playoffs. He'll put himself back in the conversation as a starting quarterback. And he's still pretty young. So you like all aspects of it from the Buffalo Bills. Do I love Trubisky if he was my starter? No, absolutely not. But would I love to have Mitchell Trubisky as an backup, as somebody that if I needed him, he could win a game? Yes. And somebody that has upside that maybe, could do something. So I think it's really a fascinating signing from Buffalo's perspective, because I didn't expect them to be the team to do this. But I think it makes a lot of sense because Josh Allen does play a somewhat risky style of football. He does put himself in a position where he gets hit a lot. And I do think that Buffalo looks at themselves as a team and an offense and just overall an organization that could get the best out of Money Mitch. So I like the move. And I do think that Trubisky being a backup for now was the best decision for his career. He needs time to learn, he needs time to grow, and maybe take another crack at it sometime in the future. But the Bills are willing to capitalize on that right now in 2021. Let me know your thoughts on Trubisky signing with the Buffalo Bills.